So today I wanted to go over in this video the Glass Realty difference regarding experience. Now, experience encompasses a lot of things in real estate, but I wanted to focus on is the listing process. Now, there's a lot to learn when you're a listing agent, and believe me, I've listed and sold hundreds if not thousands of properties and leased them as well over the course of my 13-year career. Now, one of the things I want to go ahead and drive home is that this experience has lent to me a very, very keen eye in understanding what it takes to make your home not only visible, which almost any realtor can do nowadays through MLS syndication, but also visible in specific ways that others can't. And that's in reference to our organic social media networks, the paid advertising that we do, in addition to also the people that I know, investors, home buyers, and also the other agents at the office who may have someone that's interested in the property. And so going back to the listing process, it all starts with the CMA, which is the valuation of your home. I have a previous video that you can watch that is revolving around the process a little bit more explicitly, and it talks about how we get to a value. Now, this is always a very important starting point because it's going to set the tone for your home sale and the amount of days on market that the home will be there. So with that in mind, you always want to work with someone that is experienced, because first of all, you don't want to leave money on the table, and two, you don't want to be too greedy, because then your home is going to be sitting there. And so again, real estate, I approach it more as an art and science together, rather than a science where you're just throwing all these numbers together, because sometimes it does take the experience, that intuition, that qualia, so to speak, as far as being able to say, on this home, we need to take it here or not, because you just know over the years you gain this experience through hard-won and hard-earned listings that you've taken to the closing table. And so that's also something that newer realtors lack. Now, the second is media. Media is very important, especially in today's marketing atmosphere. You have Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, apps that I'm probably not even mentioning right now, that you can go ahead and additionally advertise on outside of the normal MLS syndication. Now, we've talked about our customized signs before and how they help propel people to go ahead and call to action in regards to them queuing up the QR code so that they can learn more about the property. But also online, the way that we go and craft the media and the narrative around the home is especially important in driving home the value to people who have never seen the home. Now, to someone like you who might be watching this, who's lived in the home or owns the home, you might say, hey, these look great. But you always have to put yourself in the shoes of the buyer, the consumer, the one who you want to court, and help them understand what it is exactly you're selling. Because a lot of times they're going in there with no information regarding this home. And case in point, sometimes people or realtors leave off very, very important information that could make or break a sale, but just due to their inexperience or inattentiveness, they don't include this information. You know, oh, that it has a new roof, that it has a water heater that's tankless, that it has gold-plated door handles, things of that nature that would convey the value to help people understand exactly why you're asking what you're asking, and more importantly, why they should pick your home over others. Oh, well, it has solid doors, there's a custom oak window covers, things of that nature. Again, coupled with the description, creates a narrative that helps people really understand what it is that you're trying to do. Now, one of the last things I'll touch on is in regards to the actual interaction that we have, not only with the agent, but with possible clients if they contact us directly. Now, I can make this analogy very quickly. And even though I drive a Honda Accord, and that's because I sell properties for 2%, not anything higher, But if you go to the Lamborghini store and you want to buy a Lamborghini, and someone, you see the salesman coming in on a bike, you might question what this person can tell you about Lamborghinis. Now, of course, this person could be an extraordinaire and know everything that there is to know about Lamborghinis, but if they do not even have a car or have the sense of what it is that they're selling, you have to call into question how good they're going to be when they get that chance to put your home up on a pedestal and go and champion it. Because if they don't know how to sell the home, and they don't know about the home, the ins and outs of what makes it special or unique, they're not going to be able to convey that to the buyer, which again, it flubs the sale. And considering that you only get so many chances at bat with buyers over the course of a year, I mean, that's a fact. Some homes might get 30 chances to make that sale. If you're putting someone with a low closing rate in charge of your home, then you're doing yourself a disservice, because then you're gonna find those 30 chances wasted. So very quickly, again, experience nowadays matters more than ever, with the market as crowded as ever, with homes vying for everyone's attention. If you don't have someone that's experienced enough to go and create a marketing package that not only conveys what it is they're selling, but also creates a narrative that helps people understand why their home is better than the other homes, through the use of professional media, AI virtual staging, things of that nature, then you need to go ahead and reassess your strategy, because it may not be as effective, or you might already be experiencing that right now. If you're in the course of the campaign with something, a representative like that, you're going to realize then that this is really when you cannot chance it. And that's why, again, I want to close it off with what we love saying here at Glass Realty: experience matters. Thanks for watching.